Please be advised,
Who's got?
JCFD would like to announce the retirement of Captain Peter Regiec, Ladder 11. He was appointed in 1979 to Ladder 9, where he spent 25 years, and spent the next 14 years at Ladder 11. He proudly dedicated 39 years of service, and today will be his last tour. On behalf of everyone, we wish you good luck on your retirement and to be safe.
All members to the kitchen. All members to the kitchen for a very special presentation.
All right. Where's everybody ready? Oh, everybody ready? I know you don't like this stuff, Capt, but it's kind of tradition, right? On this job. All right, let me just give you a backstory.
He runs his mouth.
Exactly. On this job, just give you a backstory. It's become a little tradition. George Conroy, yeah, that George Conroy started this at our Christmas parties. He would do a presentation based on like your personality, or like, you know, like at the time I was dating like a girl a little younger. He gave me the age is just the number award. He gave me like, you know, sneakers with the lights on, a bunch of candy, and then we parlayed that into we were doing Santa Ruta for one of the schools. And I remember Joe Vallo, they got promoted. He was outside the trail. I'm like, George, let's crash the Captain's Fest right after this. So we did that. The next year they promoted around December, so we did it that year. That became a tradition. We crashed a bunch of captains' classes. To give you an example, like Scotty Turpak. It took him a long time to get promoted. His brother's a deputy chief. So we get to Scotty Turpak, and I'm like, this guy, what can I say? His brother's deputy chief. George's like, deputy chief, you know, books, videos, speaking engagements, nationally known. I said, having said that, we gave him the Frank Stallone Award for being the less accomplished, lesser known younger brother. We have two recipients here. Where are they? Where's Joe D'Agato? He's the air conditioning guy. We gave him the Mr. Freeze Award. And we got my man over there, Julio. He working him a couple of tours, and I noticed he would say, yo, a lot. He go, Trem, we get something, yo. You check the back shelf, yo. Let me know what you got, yo. Yo, Trem, you seen your man. You know, when it comes to lunch, wherever you want to go, yo. So I gave him the Yo MTV Raps Award, all right? So having said that, Captain Regiec, what can I say? He's got, how many years on the job? 139 years on the job. So having said that, you know, I know him a long time, and I kind of admire the fact that, you know, the guy is unapologetic. He's set in his ways. He wants things a certain way, which part of me likes, but it can be annoying about it too. Like, everyone knows, it can be a little nitpicking. I remember years ago, Tony Giancona comes in, and he's like, Tone, did you check the Solaris? Tony's like, what's the Solaris? The camera. He's like, why don't you just fucking take the camera then? So shit like that. Or be like, Paul, who's on watch? Boy, Cap, someone left the coffee mug on the table on the apparatus floor. Like, you see that in every freaking firehouse. Or they'll be like, who swept? There was a Tic Tac in the corner of the firehouse. So it's always something. So anyway, the award for the man who day in and day out, always cheery, always bubbly, always like a ray of crabby sunlight. We are giving him, give it up for the 2018 winner of the Mr. Sunshine Award. Okay? And because he is up to the test, Mr. Sunshine. And like you, he's got nice abs, and he's always doing that silly fucking mad scientist thing upstairs the wheel. And he's holding something, maybe the abdominals, I don't know. But the Mr. Sunshine Award, you got a little ribbon you can wear all day, all right? And because you're so bright and shiny, we got you some cool sunglasses, right? You can wear into retirement, right? So, Capt, you look so much better and blonder. So, sunglasses, and just in case you don't want to be noticed, we got you one of these. All right? It's me. I'm not smiling. And one last thing, just in case, you know, it's retirement, you kind of feel that they forgot about you. You got this name tag. It says, hello, my name is Pete Regiec. I used to be a captain of the Jersey City Fire Department. All right? Number 2. All right, so sometimes when you do these things, you got to get a little backstory on the guy. You got to like go to someone from his past and find a little something about him. So I went to his old grammar school, right? And I talked to his old teacher First grade teacher, Miss Crabtree, right? And she's still alive. She's 95, 10 years older than him. And she says, Paul, I got something better than a story. She goes, we went on a field trip one day, and like we had them all do like a storyboard when they got back to class. So I said, yeah, she goes, yeah, you can have it. And they must have kept this like hermetically sealed because it's in pretty good shape, all right? So it's called My Happy Day by Little Pete Regiec, all right? My version, his version of a happy day, all right? So if I can read this, the lighting's tough in here. So first they went to the park, right? I substitute teach, so you always make the kids tell their story. They went to the park, and his little classmate, the little girl says, what a beautiful day. And the little boy says, and the grass is so green. And the teacher, Miss Crabtree, says, and the birds are out. And little Pete Regiec says, birds carry diseases. So then they go, let's go to the beach. So they go to the beach, right? And the little boy says, the water looks great. And the little girl says, and the beach looks so clean, right? And the teacher says, and the sun is so bright. And little Pete Regiec says, sun causes cancer. Told you it's his happy day. So finally Miss Crabtree says, you know what? Let's go to the firehouse. Everybody loves the firehouse. So they go to the firehouse, right? And the captain, is showing around. He says, any questions? And the little boy says, what do you guys do when you're not going to fire? And the captain says, well, we train, we clean the firehouse, we go over engines and the trucks, make sure they have all the equipment. So he says to the girl, what's your question, young lady? And the girl says, do you guys have a fire dog? And the captain says, no, it's tough for us to have a fire dog because it's a busy firehouse. It would be tough to take care of because they're running around all day. So then the captain turns to little Pete and says, what's your question, little Petey? And little Petey says, did you guys get fuel yesterday? So obviously D group was working that thing too. And that captain, I think, said, one day, little boy, you're going to be a captain, a ladder 11C group. Right? So now, by some cosmic synergy, Pete Regiec will become a fireman and then a captain at ladder 11C group, right? And he developed this hobby he got pretty good at. He would train. He would box in the corner all the time, and so often that they would call it Petey's Playhouse, right? And he would train with one of his co-workers, right? And he got so good that he came up with his very original catchphrase, I float like a butterfly and dress like a bee. Where Larry would say, shut up, fool! So anyway, round of applause for the hard work he did. My happy day by Little Pete Regiec. I even got his little socks for the next stock hop. That's a dance for you young kids they did years ago. To match you should cover those legs, all right? So now, next, I don't know if you guys know this, but you know what his hobby is? Ice fishing, right? So if you didn't think it was weird, you just got weirder, all right? So anyway, one day I brought this up, and Willis goes, Paul, no bullshit. He goes, he's probably like the best that you know at that. I'm like, the best? He's the fucking only one I know. Look at this competition. Some guy that's been fucking frozen in the ice for 52 years. So anyway, he said, he's really good at it. I'm like, well, how would you know? That's like me saying, I'm the bocce ball champ in Italy. Like, how the fuck would you know? So, but the Ice Fishing Alliance of America has spoken, and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Ice Fishing Man of the Year, Pete Regiec. By the way, do you know how hard it is to find an ice fishing statue? I swear to God. I get on eBay, right? And I think I got one for $13, and I get this. I'm like, in the picture, it was like a super duper close-up, so I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with this. You could, put it on a birthday cake, play in the bathtub. But anyway, and then when I got this, I swear it said, only one left. I'm like, what a fucking surprise. These things are not popular. And I think it said, you have 39 years to place your bid. So anyway, so the Ice Fishman of the Year. Now, when you're out there ice fishing, and you might get a little lonely, I got your little coffee mug. You drink it, lay it on the ice, and it's actually a remembrance of. I remember one time you were telling a story to your old crew, and about an occupation you had way before this, way before this job. I caught him in the act telling the story, and it says, did I ever tell you guys about the time that I used to drive around with the Lincoln? The president, not the car. And we're almost to the end. I know you're going to get bored into retirement, and I know you've been trying to go to this fair for a long time. It was tough to get tickets. but we got you 2 VIP tickets to the Safe Crackers Ball. All right? Date and time to be determined. I think they're going to deliver a safe to your house. You have 30 seconds to crack the code. If you don't get it, you got to go ice fishing. So, and let's see. I got to get one more thing. By the way, you can bring this on your next ice fishing adventure. I know this is your favorite tool. Believe me, I'm sure Chief McGill won't mind if you keep it. It's one less thing to toss out of the way when we're trying to get an alligator. You always make me look for that thing. Your last award, I had to give you something that you really could use, an actual award. As a fellow heightster, my friends, and you might be one of the few that relates to this, I got you a Brother of the Jersey City Heights t-shirt, my man. I know you would like that. But anyway, so give it up for Captain Pete Regiec. And I do have to say something on a serious note. Like I said earlier, I really respect this guy. I'll tell you why. Because he is set in his ways, and you know he's not looking to be friends with you. He'll be friends with you, but that's not his number one thing. He wants you to do the job. He wants you to do it right. And personally, it always bothered me when guys say, "Oh, you know that guy should go," or "This guy." If you notice something, most of the guys in this job that work in busy, that have you know been on 30-something years, work in busy companies. You know, Captain Dornack, Captain Regiec, Captain Fallon, Captain Farrow, Captain Bauer. So my point is, obviously they like the job. They're not just on cruise control. They're busy. So, Cap, I just want to say on behalf of brothers and sisters, the residents of Jersey City, you know, thank your family for letting us borrow you, and you will be missed. No, I'm not kidding. So, health, happiness, and all the best. Thank you for playing along. Awesome. Thank you for playing along. This is a video. Yeah, so it's a radio. Okay.
We're here, you don't have to talk. You don't have to talk. We're here for Capt. Regiec's last day. And we just want to show him how much we appreciate him. And, well, the first thing is the challenge point. Everybody knows, everybody gets one. If you guys stay long enough, or I last long enough, you can have one. Okay? No, yeah. See? Repent. Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Retirement time. Wow.
Okay. And I got a little something for you here, and I'm not as good as what's his name, Paul Trinity, but I got you some thousands. All right. You know, while you're out, you know, watering your lawn, you can remember us. Okay. Now, this is some of the memorable times that we had in the firehouse. This is what you do for them. Okay. And then, this is what you open. Chief McNulty, the whole crew. All right? All right? Okay. Now, you're a coffee drinker, right? Okay. So every morning, when you have your coffee, you can drink it with your own book.
Wow.
See, that's what we all say. Every morning when you have coffee, you can have your
With the fire.
right? Okay. And I'm gonna put everything back in the bag. Okay. Now this right here is a memory card. Okay. And it's for seeing that you like to put it on my card. I got you. All right. Now I'm gonna put all this back in the bag. Okay, now we can do the pictures.